Today on Waste Time Reviews, we're going to be reviewing Modern Warfare 2.
Is it good? Is it bad? Waste your time and find out.
Take him down.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is the second installment in the Modern Warfare series and the sixth Call of Duty game overall. Modern Warfare 2 takes place in many locations all over the world, like Brazil fighting militia, Washington fighting Russians, you could be a terrorist down in the Middle East, and a lot of the levels are really, really immersive, so you actually feel like you're doing what you're doing. I mean, aside from the fact that you're not actually doing it, but it's still presented in a very immersive and very cinematic manner, but still retaining the fact that it's solid gameplay. It's not all flash.
Yeah, well, when I was running through the game, I felt like I was playing a movie more than just a video game.
Yeah,
but like a really good interactive movie, but I felt like I was also playing a A-rate video game. Modern Warfare 2 also has really well-made online multiplayer, which can include player versus player, which is probably the most common, which is what people like to use more, and a nice co-op mode, which is called Special Ops, which I think they kind of brought in because last time they had Nazi Zombie mode. So, yeah.
Yeah, the game looks really, really good. The art style is spot on for what I think it should look like.
For being a platform, like a cross-platform game, looks really good. Because usually cross-platform games don't look very well because they have to subject themselves to being kind of lesser on systems like the Xbox, which are weaker than certain PCs or the PS3.
Well, also there's the thing about being programmed for consoles could also raise the minimum requirements. Because my computer's not as good as an Xbox. That'd be awesome, but no. Anyway, the voice acting is really good.
Yeah. Which kind of goes into the fact that it felt like a movie because when you're hearing the characters talk, it's just very clear and crisp and everything.
Yeah, I particularly liked when at the end of the No Russian level when the leader
Marco.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, when that guy shoots you, that's really good.
Scene.
That's a really good scene.
Yeah. So yeah, we also think that the soundtrack was pretty good. Like the music in the game, kind of fit the setting and everything.
And like even the multiplayer, there's music, and usually there isn't in most multiplayer modes. But even so, and I don't like it when it's in there, but this because it's just like little
Subtle
bursts of it, and it's very subtle, so it's not very. It's not at all interruptive.
Changing mag.
Requesting air support. Over.
Yeah. Which is also why we decided to say that was a good thing in the game, because sometimes I find myself just turning the music off because it kind of annoys me on multiplayer. Not in single player as much, just multiplayer, I just can't ever really see myself.
Especially when you're trying to use Skype and the internal voice over IP.
Yeah, well...
But this makes it very... This does a very good job of keeping it low, but...
Like you know it's there and you're listening to it, but you can also focus on other things.
Yeah, you can hear where you're getting shot from, or people talking to you.
which is needed in a game like this. But every good game has its flaws.
Mm-hmm.
So, first thing I noticed is there are some notable glitches. I have seen some like weird popping textures, but maybe not for everyone. And I have also seen some minor flaws that I've seen in most games, which are like kind of like wall barriers not working sometimes and things like that.
Actually, I figured out what that was. You can actually shoot through thin walls.
Oh, I know. It's just sometimes like it just wouldn't look right because some guy would stick his gun through and like some. Like,
that.
Some guy would be like in the middle of a glass panel, which makes no sense because like half his body would be just like cut off in the middle of a glass panel.
Oh, okay. So I just
Yeah.
okay. Also,
So-
there are a few multiplayer exploits. The most noticeable of which is using the airdrop.
Care package. Yeah.
Yeah, the care package grenade to run around with and knife the shit out of people.
Yeah, because you run like a canyon basically. You know, you can keep
Those
up.
guys is canyons.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And I've had a couple of connection problems sometimes. Like sometimes like the connection to a game it's almost like the thing that picks who's the host and stuff. Cause like a kid with like
yeah, like I'll get selected
Yeah.
as host. Why would I get selected as host? I'm on a wireless connection that has two gamers on it and 2 other heavy internet users on it. I am not fit to be host. Don't make me host.
yeah, I don't like it because when it's picking a host, it doesn't like do it. Oh, okay, there's a problem. Pick it immediately. It's there's a problem. Let them play for about 5 minutes before we decide to change.
Yeah. And also the thing where if someone renames, it goes through a new host selection process, which
Yeah,
why would anyone do that? I mean, why change your screen name in the middle of the game? There's no point to that. I mean, I think maybe some people just do it to piss people off, but anyway, and the last complaint we have is that there aren't dedicated servers. That's
Which-
not that bad, but
I mean
it hurts clans. I feel for clans that have.
Because most clans, most clans are actually sticking with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 because it's easier to have a clan in a game where there's dedicated servers.
That and dedicated servers are really are fantastic places for recruiting.
Oh, and another thing is connection problems wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah, that too. So, but you know what?
So that's probably the biggest complaint we have, in my opinion, other than the care package glitches. And
Yeah, other than the like
and noob tubing.
and
Noob tubing. Because, but in the end, what we have to say is,
this is a must buy. Buy it.
yeah, even me and Tyler here were a little skeptical of buying it right away. Well, I was at least.
I wasn't. I just didn't have any money.
I was just like, well, I like this, whatever, I'll try it. And I bought it, and this is probably one of the most least regretful games I've ever bought in my entire life.
Yeah.
Anyway, that sums up our review for Wasted Time Reviews.
We'll catch you in our next video.